Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I am Princess, and today's video I am going to be showing you what I'm growing in the greenhouse, and these plants cannot wait to get outside. So let's get started, and then after this I'm going to go do a small harvest. So right here I have some elephant head amaranth and some callaloo. And they got a little sunburnt because sometimes the sun can be really intense in here, and but they'll be okay. Some of my tomatoes got a little sunburnt too, but they're recovering and they're doing fine. These plants, this is a fish pepper plant that I've overwintered. I cut it back and now it's growing back, and it even has a little flower back there. And this is a tiny Tim tomato that I overwintered that's in a pot. And on this top shelf I have a lot of my can't think right now, it's so early and my brain's not functioning properly. My sweet potatoes and some thyme and some bunny tail grass, because I'm gonna make little bouquets with all the flowers that I'm growing. Here I have some cucumbers, and these are more cucumbers. Here I have a lot of cucumbers, and let's see, I have some herbs growing here, some basil, dill, lemon balm, oregano, peppermint, just some random herbs. Here's another pepper that I overwintered, alma paprika. Here's some more cucumbers. Down here are my loofahs. They are so ready to go, but since they love warm weather, they are going to have to wait. Some of the leaves are looking a little sad because they needed some water. I also had an issue with spider mites, so I am trying to do everything I can to take care of that now. Here's some peppers. I'm not going to name all of them, but just know that I have a lot of peppers. These are my hibiscus plants, Hibiscus abderifa, that you use to make tea, sorrel, and all that good stuff. I have about 72 of these plants, and they are looking so good. I have some hanging cucumbers. This is little leaf cucumber. I have some hanging Space Master cucumbers, and look at that one. That one's flowered. Here's my tomatoes, and as you can see, the little scorching that I was talking about, but they will be perfectly fine. And there's some more amaranth. I have okra, 3 varieties of okra, and then some what is this, sesame. I'm growing sesame. Here's some melons going towards the back. Here's some more peppers and eggplants, and again, these you see the gnats. That's why I have these orange cups everywhere, because I did have a gnat issue. Thankfully, some of them are going into the cup and dying because they need to go. But anyway, so these leaves got scorched. I went out of town and I had Dwight check on the greenhouse for me. He said some of the things looked kind of bad. It's not too bad because the rest of the leaves look fine, so I'm okay with a few leaves getting damaged. Back here I have nasturtiums all the way in the back, and then some squash here in the front, more tomatoes, and some fennel over there, and then more tomatoes down here, cucumbers in the back, and then melons over here. And then on the table to my right, I have more melons. All of these are melons. In the back I have my pigeon peas and a couple more loofahs that couldn't fit in the tray that's under the potting bench. more peppers, and here's some more cucumbers right here. Then I have a bunch of random stuff here. It's like the extra plants that I had for cucumbers, and what else? Cucamelons I have here, and some tulsi, which I also have back there that's flowering, and some motherwort, some berries. These are like huckleberries. This is Damiana, and these are my blue butterfly peas that I cannot wait to get planted out. And here are some more cucumbers, melons, and I have some fairy tale eggplants back there. And here's another tiny tomato. Over here in the corner, I have my Habaneros, and this is another pepper that I overwintered, and as you can see, it's got plenty of peppers and flowers on it. And this is my white sage. And down here I have some jicama, and just like the luffa, those won't be going out for quite some time because they really do love the heat. And let's pan around over here on the floor. I'm actually going to go ahead and get some more pea gravel because the whole floor is going to be pea gravel, but right now it's just a little bit of pea gravel because I had like one bag left, and then the tarp. But anyway, here's some herbs here. Most of these, actually all of these, are medicinal herbs. So I have toothache plant, St. John's wort, self-heal, skullcap, nigella or black seed, broadleaf plantain, what is this, sweetgrass, mullein, and ashwagandha back there, and some horehound that I'm going to use to make some medicine with. Well, I'm going to use all of these to make medicine with because I'm an herbalist, if you don't know. And here's some extra cucumber plants that are just now starting to grow. Extra cucumber plants, extra melon plants. This is Hale's Best Cantaloupe, and honeydew melon, yellow petite watermelon, kajari melon. Here's some more basil. So yeah, and all of my squash plants. I'm going to keep the squash plants in the greenhouse because I don't feel like fighting squash bugs and vine borers this year. So I'm going to keep all the squash and pumpkins and everything like that in the greenhouse for the entire year because I'm over it. I'm so over it. And I forgot, back here in the corner is my dragon fruit plant, so that's gonna come out and go outside as soon as it gets warmer also. So enough of that, let me go outside and go ahead and harvest some leafy greens and my what is it, cilantro. All right, okay, so right here I have some giant Japanese red mustards and some Ethiopian kale and some dinosaur kale back in the back, but I'm only gonna get some of the giant mustard and the Ethiopian kale for now. So let me go ahead and harvest. That one's a little damaged, slug damage, but that's okay. Let's get rid of some of these giant leaves. Okay, so over here in this bed I have my Vates collard greens, so I'm going to get some of these. This one. So far this is what I have, and it is starting to rain, so I'm gonna hurry up and harvest the cilantro so I can get back inside. Here is the row of cilantro, and I'm gonna take as much of it as I can so I can go ahead and dry it because I use cilantro a lot in my cooking. So let me go ahead and get that, and I'll show you guys the basket. All right, so that's it. Here's my morning basket of goodies. I'm gonna go take this all in the house and get it cleaned up and cut up and chopped up and all that good stuff and save it to cook for later. So thank you guys for watching. See you in another video.